Hey guys, how you been? Welcome back to Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow, part 20-something, I think. I don't even know what part it is. Oh god, I have no idea. 29, maybe? Anyways, this is the epilogue, and that's all that matters, so there, you can't stick it to me for not knowing what part it is, because it's the epilogue anyways. And before I begin, I have one glitch to show you today. Just one. It's harmless. Surf right here, surf again, boom, you're walking on water. That is the extent to the glitching that I'll be showing you in this video. Actually, so if you're here to see glitches, this is not the correct place to be, because this video, the purpose of it, is for me to talk about the future of my channel and what's going to be happening. Because my pilot series, as you guys know, has now ended. Now, a lot of people are asking me why I ended it when I did, and I kind of explained it in the comments of the finale, but I want to do it live as well. There comes a point at which, when you're going through all the glitches in Yellow, there's just kind of a point where, because the thing is, you can literally go on forever. Not even kidding. There are so many glitches and so many combinations of glitches that you can theoretically just keep going forever. And keep mixing them up and doing different combinations of things, and keep getting different results every time. Like, it just doesn't really end. But there's some point when I didn't want to reach that point to when I have to do combinations of glitches over and over again that I've already done. I just didn't want to get to there. And the reason for that is not only because I felt like it would be boring for me and for you, the viewers, because I'd be doing the same things a lot, but also because it kind of limits the ability for exploration. Like, my whole idea when I first started Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow was, yeah, I totally want to share these glitches, because they're something that I've been really into for a long time. Like, ever since I was pretty young, and I had Pokemon Yellow, I've been messing around with these glitches. Like, I always found them pretty fascinating. So I wanted to show them off, and I'm so happy that I got to be able to do that. But at the same time, I don't want to just keep going on and on and on and on, because part of my goal was always to get you guys interested in it too. And if I cover everything, then what's left for you to be interested in? Like, nothing. I want you guys to be able to explore too. And plus, it would just get stale if I keep going on and on and on and just keep doing every single possible combination of glitches. Also, I figure for the epilogue, I'm going to be doing a bunch of gambling, because gambling allows me to just mindlessly mash A and still do something mildly entertaining, and will help me keep from losing focus, because doing just about anything else would be too intensive for my brain to handle, since I also have to come up with what I'm going to be saying to you guys on the fly. So, let's get down to what this epilogue is actually about, what my channel is going to be heading towards. So, I have several series planned, and they're pretty much ready to go, and that's what I'm going to be discussing in this video. To start off with, Fire Red Expert, gonna be making a comeback, gonna be finishing that thing. I basically stopped it at like number 6 or something, I don't remember which part, but I basically postponed it until Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow was done. Well, would you look at that, Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow is done, so now I'm going to go back to that. That's one of the things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm hopefully going to be finishing that in good time, because then after that, do other stuff as well. Now, besides Fire Red Expert, there are other things that I'm going to be doing alongside of it. For instance, I'm actually going to be doing a run through all games. Oh my god, lag. That was ridiculous. Specifically what I'm going to be doing in Sapphires, I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of it, just like Fire Red Expert. But, and also just like Fire Red Expert, I'm going to be imposing specific conditions on myself, which I have to deal with as I play. So in Fire Red Expert, obviously there's the rule of you may not catch any Pokemon. In this Sapphire run, there'll be a whole different rule, which I will play through. And hopefully this will be an interesting series for you guys. I think I'm definitely going to enjoy making it, because I haven't actually played Sapphire in a long time, so I think it's going to be fun. And also, for those of you who like Fire Red Expert, it's going to be somewhat similar, so definitely something to look forward to, I think. So yeah, that Sapphire run-through is going to be beginning at also, like, after the epilogue. Probably the first thing after the epilogue that I'm going to post is a Fire Red Expert video. But the way it's going to be working is all the series that I'm going to mention are kind of going to be on a rotation type deal. To where I'm just going to have one followed by a different one followed by a different one. And then we're just going to rotate. So the next series that I'm going to be starting is, well, people have been asking, a lot of people have been asking, first I want to go to this, is that a lot of people have been asking if I'm going to be doing another Let's Glitch series. This is a really difficult question, because as you go up through the tiers of Pokemon games, there are fewer and fewer glitches. Games are just coded better nowadays. They're harder to exploit, and as you go higher and higher up the tiers, it's just kind of more difficult to do glitches in all of them. Even Gold and Silver are drastically harder to glitch in than Red, Blue, and Yellow. That being said, hell yeah, I'm gonna make other Let's Glitch series. Are you kidding me? Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow was so fun to make, and it got me so many viewers, and so many awesome viewers, should I add. I loved making it, and it's what got me this far to begin with. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be making other Let's Glitch series. What a silly question. Now, the first one that I'm going to be starting with is actually the Let's Glitch of Pokemon Blue. Now, I do want to state right now that any duplicate glitches from Yellow will not be done in Blue. So I'm only going to be doing things exclusive to Red and Blue. For instance, I feel like I'm losing money. For instance, these slot machines have different odds, but I don't remember which ones are good and which ones aren't, so I'm just going to be trying out random ones. I hope that's okay with you. For instance, the Walk Through Walls glitch is exactly the same in Blue as it is in Yellow, so I'm not going to be doing that one again. But I will be showing off all of the Mew glitch Pokemon. I'm going to be showing off the Old Man glitch, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that can't be done in Yellow. Now, I actually went out and rather recently got myself a copy of Pokemon Blue, so now I can legally play it on ROM, but also so that I can learn the glitches, because I've had Yellow for a very long time, like since I was a little kid, but Blue I actually don't have nearly as much experience in, so I'm gonna definitely have to do some homework of my own, figure out how to do all that stuff, and that's mostly gonna come from messing around on cartridge, some reading of Bulbapedia. If I had to summarize where my glitchy expertise come from, I'd say it's about 70% just me experimenting, and about 30% of reading from Glitch City Laboratories or Bulbapedia. There is a heavy amount of reading involved, but, like, with research comes possibilities, so I do the research, then I go out and experiment, and then I'm like, okay, this is cool, so I'm going to show this on Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow. But even before I started making Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow, like, I've been messing around with these games for a long time, like I already said, so just kind of, yeah, a combination of Bulbapedia, Glitch City Laboratories, and my own intuition is what made it all possible. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing Let's Glitch Pokemon Blue, so get psyched for that! Now, what else is going to be happening? So besides those 3 series, which are going to be like on a rotation schedule, I'm also going to be doing some remakes, actually, of Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow videos, because some of my videos in this series just came out not quite how I wanted them to. For instance, a prime example is Part 10, I think, in which I had, like, the crappiest audio of all time. Like, I don't know how it could be worse. If you guys have seen that video, the audio is really, really bad. So I'm definitely going to be remaking that one, because, I mean, and there's some others due to a combination of, like, either just poor recording setup or prior inexperience. There are some that I just don't like as much anymore. And I'm definitely going to be redoing those so that they kind of more fit how I record now. And they're gonna be basically, I'm gonna stay true to the original in that there's gonna be like mostly the same dialogue. I'm gonna be showing the same things. It's not gonna be all new content. What it will be is it'll be all new quality. So for my avid subscribers, that really doesn't affect you guys at all. I mean, I guess you could watch them if you wanted to. There isn't really much of a point because it's gonna be pretty much the same episode, just better. But yeah, just be aware that that's gonna happen, and also be aware that once those are established, I'm probably gonna end up moving all the originals for the ones that I do remake to private. I'm only gonna be remaking a couple of them. God, I can't talk. Like 4 or 5, maybe, if that. Not very many, but just there are a couple that just I wanted to redo. So yeah, that's gonna be happening. Now let's see what else we have. Yeah, so there's also gonna be some. It's possible that I'm also going to be experimenting with some other games on my channel. Do know that this is a Pokemon channel. It will always be a Pokemon channel because I love Pokemon. I've loved them for like ever since I was a little kid. So this channel is always going to be centered around Pokemon. Like, that's not going to change. Don't you worry about that. However, I do want to experiment with a little bit with some other games. So I will be doing some like test videos every now and then. Like, they're gonna be really occasional things. And I don't even know I'll even end up making a series out of them unless they get a lot of unless a lot of people like what they see. But I'm gonna be experimenting a little bit with other games as well. I'm not going to release which games yet. I'm not going to tell you guys, but yeah, I hope you guys will find those things interesting and that you'll want to watch those as well. And I think they'll be fun to make as well. Now, let's see, what else is there to talk about? So I talked about Fire Expert, talked about Sapphire, talked about Red, remakes, other games. Frankly, that's just about it. Yeah. So, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this series of mine, this Let's Switch Pokemon Yellow series. I genuinely hope that it provided you guys with entertainment. I genuinely hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you guys learned something from it. I had a blast making it, and I really wish I could have made it on a more consistent schedule. That's another thing. I'm definitely going to be trying to upload on a more consistent schedule and have my uploads kind of make more sense in how they're spaced, because I've not been very good about that. And I thank you guys so much for putting up with that, because my recordings are kind of haphazardly timed. But yeah, so I really want to thank you guys, all my subscribers, all my commenters. Even if you just are a viewer and you're looking at this, but you haven't clicked the subscribe button, I mean, honestly, I have no idea why I haven't just clicked the big yellow button, but whatever. I mean, you know, you're still a viewer, and I want to thank you for watching. But literally just everyone, you guys are so awesome, and I completely hope that I was able to, really hope that you enjoyed the series and that I was able to make it fun. And yeah, like I said, I had an absolute blast making this series, so I hope you had a blast watching it. And for the Let's Switch Pokemon Yellow, that's pretty much it. I mean, I hope I'm not rambling too much, but this is my pilot series. It's kind of hard to, it's the series that kind of got me this far. It's kind of hard for me to see it go, you know? Just as hard as it is for you, if not harder. But, you know, I really wanted to make sure that I didn't keep going and going and going and going. I wanted to make sure that I cut it off at the right time. And that just felt like the good time to do it for me. So, yeah. I hope you guys are excited for what's coming up in the future, because I definitely am. And thank you all for watching, for commenting, for subscribing, all that jazz. And that just about does it. I don't think there's anything I forgot to mention, so with that, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Oh! No, scratch that. There's one more thing that I forgot to mention. I'm so glad. I was literally about to push my record hotkey for Fraps to stop taking video. Like, it was so close. And then I remembered that there's one other thing that I gotta mention. And actually, I'm gonna head to... Yeah, I got an idea here. Let's head to to Vermilion City because I just wanna listen to the music one more time. Not again, I'm gonna be doing Pokemon Red as well, so it's not gonna be the last time that you're gonna hear this music. But anyways, the last thing that I wanted to mention is that I blanked completely and I don't remember where it is myself. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Actually, no! There was something. There really was. I promise you there was. Okay, I'm just gonna off screen until the thought comes back to me. Because this is ridiculous. I can't believe I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Right. Now, I mentioned already that there, are literally infinite combinations of glitches that you can do. But there are also some, like, a couple just main glitches, standalone glitches that I haven't done. The biggest example of that is the Johto Guard glitch. And the Johto Guard glitch is fascinating because it literally unlocks so many options. It's absurd. The Johto Guard glitch, for those of you who don't know, allows you to trade any Pokemon you want from Generation 2, like any Generation 2 Pokemon, into Generation 1. And because Generation 1 games do not recognize this Pokemon, it will make it into a glitch Pokemon. So I completely skipped over the Johto Guard glitch. Why? Because I couldn't record it very well. TGB Duel did not work for me very well at all. And it's literally the only emulator that you can use for trading back and forth, which you need to do in order to get the Johto Guard glitch to work. Now, as I understand it, they have been updating TGB Duel actually. Like the emulator itself has been worked on since like, what is it, part 14 when I freaking used it last? That's like a year ago. So, but yeah, from what I understand, it's actually been updated quite heavily. So I'm definitely gonna go take another look. And if I have a good means of recording it, I'm gonna actually end up probably doing a separate series on just the Johto Guard glitch. And probably I'm just gonna be doing that using a combination of Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold. Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Yellow. I don't see why I'd use any game besides Yellow. It's not gonna be like directly part of Let's Switch Pokemon Yellow, but it's gonna be a glitch that kind of involves Pokemon Yellow, so I guess that's cool. Hope you guys look forward to that. That's only if I manage to get everything that I need working. No guarantees, because last time I used TGB Duel, it was really bad. We'll see if I can get it to work better this time. But yeah, now that's actually like all I have. So thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys all for commenting, subscribing, liking. I hope you had a blast. I had a blast. And that pretty much does it for Let's Switch Pokemon Yellow. I'm just gonna let the music roll for just a couple more seconds before fading out. And I'll be seeing you guys next time.